Ever wondered where microbes come from and how they seem to be everywhere? Welcome to the fascinating world of the minuscule yet mighty microbe. These tiny organisms are more than just the germs we often associate them with. They are an integral part of our world, playing vital roles in everything from the food we eat to the air we breathe. In this video, we're going to explore the mysterious origins of these microscopic marvels. We'll uncover where they come from, how they've evolved, and how they've come to be such an essential part of life on Earth. But before we embark on our journey back to the primordial soup, let's take a moment to clarify what we mean when we say microbes. Microbes, or microorganisms, are a broad category of tiny, often single-celled organisms that are too small to see with the naked eye. They can be found in all corners of the Earth, from the deepest oceans to the highest mountains, and yes, even in your kitchen sink. They fall into three main groups: bacteria, archaea, and fungi. The bacteria group is perhaps the most well-known. These are the ones you've likely heard of, causing everything from a sore throat to food poisoning. But not all bacteria are bad. In fact, many are essential for our health and well-being. Archaea, on the other hand, are a bit more mysterious. They're ancient organisms that resemble bacteria but have distinct biological characteristics. They're often found in extreme environments like hot springs or salt lakes. And finally, we have fungi. While you might be picturing mushrooms or mold, the fungi kingdom includes a diverse range of organisms, including yeasts used in bread baking and beer brewing. So, there you have it. A brief introduction to the three main types of microbes. It's a vast and varied world, filled with organisms that have been around since the dawn of time, shaping our world in ways we're only just beginning to understand. Stay tuned as we delve into the ancient world of these tiny organisms. To understand microbes, we need to travel back in time, billions of years in fact. Imagine a world in its infancy, a primordial soup of elements and compounds. It was in this chaotic mixture that the first forms of life, the microbes, began their existence. You see, microbes are the oldest form of life on Earth. The first microbes were simple, single-celled organisms, but they were also the pioneers of life as we know it. As time went on, these microbes evolved, diversifying into countless forms. Some learned to harness the power of the sun, becoming the first photosynthetic organisms, while others adapted to thrive in extreme environments, from the scorching heat of volcanic vents to the freezing cold of Arctic ice. But how did this happen? Well, it's all thanks to the process of evolution. Just like any other living organism, microbes went through a process of natural selection. Those that were best suited to their environments survived and reproduced, passing on their traits to the next generation. This process, repeated over billions of years, led to the incredible diversity of microbes we see today. As the world around them changed, so did the microbes. They've seen continents drift and mountains rise. They've survived ice ages and meteor impacts. They've adapted to every twist and turn of our planet's history, and in doing so, they've played a crucial role in shaping the world we live in. One important thing to remember is that microbes are not just passive observers of Earth's history. They're active participants. They've helped to shape our planet's atmosphere, they've cycled nutrients, and they've even played a role in the evolution of other life forms, including us humans. So, let's take a moment to appreciate these tiny organisms. Yes, they're invisible to the naked eye, but they're a big part of our world. They're in the soil beneath our feet, in the air we breathe, and yes, even in our kitchens. So, microbes have been here longer than us. They're part of our world's history. You might be surprised to learn that we have a lot more in common with microbes than you think. Microbes, these invisible organisms, are not just mere spectators in the grand spectacle of life. They are active participants, performers even, in the intricate and beautiful dance that is our existence. You see, these tiny life forms are not only ubiquitous, but they also play an indispensable role in our ecosystem and our bodies. Let's start with the human body. Our bodies are a bustling metropolis of microbes. From our skin to our guts, these microscopic inhabitants help us digest our food, synthesize essential vitamins, and even ward off harmful pathogens. That's right, not all microbes are villains. Many of them are our allies, our internal guardians, if you will. Consider this. When we eat food, it's not just us feasting. We're also setting the table for our microbial guests. They help break down complex carbohydrates, proteins, and fats that our bodies can't handle alone. In return, they provide us with essential nutrients and vitamins that we can't produce on our own. It's a symbiotic relationship, a win-win deal. But their role doesn't stop at our gut. Microbes are also our body's first line of defense against disease-causing pathogens. They form a protective barrier, preventing harmful microbes from establishing a foothold. Think of them as the unsung heroes, the silent warriors protecting us round the clock. Beyond our bodies, microbes have a profound impact on our environment. They're nature's recyclers, breaking down dead organic material and returning those nutrients back to the soil. Some microbes even help plants absorb nutrients, playing a crucial role in agriculture and food production. In the grand scheme of things, microbes are not just bystanders. They are integral to the function and balance of life on Earth. They help maintain our health, shape our environment, and even influence our evolution. Indeed, without microbes, life as we know it would be impossible. Now that we know where microbes come from and how important they are, let's talk about them in a place we are all familiar with, the kitchen. The kitchen, whether it's at home or in a restaurant, is a bustling hub of microbial activity. On every surface, from the cutting board to the refrigerator handle, and in every corner, from the sink drain to the dish sponge, microbes have set up camp. They are our invisible roommates, cohabitating with us, often without us even knowing. Some of these microbes are beneficial, helping us in ways we may not fully appreciate. For instance, consider the yeasts and bacteria involved in fermentation. They are the magic behind our sourdough breads, yogurt, sauerkraut, and a myriad of other fermented foods that we enjoy. But not all microbes are friendly. Some can cause food spoilage and even foodborne illnesses. Take Salmonella or E. coli, for example. They're notorious for causing food poisoning, and they can easily thrive in our kitchens if we're not careful. So, how do we keep our kitchens safe from harmful microbes? It's all about proper food handling and cleanliness. Washing hands thoroughly before and after handling food, especially raw meat, is crucial. It's also important to clean kitchen surfaces regularly with hot, soapy water to reduce the number of microbes. Refrigeration is another key player in the fight against microbes. It slows down their growth, helping to keep our food safe for longer. But be mindful of the temperature. A fridge should be kept below 40 degrees Fahrenheit to be most effective. And let's not forget about cooking. High temperatures can kill most harmful microbes, making our food safe to eat. But remember, it's not just about getting the food hot. It's about getting it to the right temperature and holding it there for a sufficient amount of time. So, while our kitchens may be teeming with microbial life, with the right practices, we can keep the harmful ones at bay, ensuring our food is safe and delicious. Remember, a clean kitchen is a safe kitchen. So, what did we learn today about these tiny, invisible organisms? Well, we've journeyed through the microscopic universe of microbes, from their fascinating origin story to their omnipresence in our daily lives. We've discovered that these minuscule creatures, invisible to the naked eye, have been around for billions of years. They were the first life forms on Earth, shaping the planet's atmosphere and paving the way for other life forms to exist. We've also learned that microbes are not just external entities, they're part of us. They live on us and within us, forming a complex ecosystem that contributes to our health and well-being. In fact, we're more microbial than human when it comes to the number of cells. Then we ventured into the realm of our kitchens, where microbes are as much a part of the environment as the pots, pans, and ingredients. They're on the surfaces, utensils, and even in the food we eat. But it's not all bad news. While some microbes can cause diseases, many others are beneficial and necessary for things like fermentation and decomposition. However, this doesn't mean we can be complacent about kitchen hygiene. Maintaining cleanliness is crucial in preventing the spread of harmful microbes. Regular cleaning and sanitizing of kitchen surfaces, proper food handling and storage, and personal hygiene are key to keeping our kitchens safe. We've also touched on the importance of education and awareness in understanding microbes. Knowledge is power, and the more we know about these tiny organisms, the better we can coexist with them, harnessing their benefits and mitigating their risks. In conclusion, microbes may be tiny, but their impact is immense. They're a testament to the saying, "Big things come in small packages." They've shaped our world, our bodies, and our kitchens in countless ways. Microbes, though small, play a big role in our world. Let's respect them, understand them, and most importantly, let's keep our kitchens safe. Now that we understand the significance of maintaining a clean kitchen, let's examine some key cleaning strategies to repel harmful microbes. 1. Regular cleaning. Consistently disinfect your kitchen surfaces, especially following the preparation of raw meat or poultry. The bacteria present in these foods can proliferate rapidly if not controlled. 2. Hygiene practices. Emphasize proper hand hygiene, washing thoroughly before and after touching food. It's a simple yet powerful tactic to avoid microbial pollution. 3. Maintain equipment. Keep your kitchen tools and appliances in good shape. This includes your chopping boards, knives, and electrical appliances. 4. Correct food storage. Securely store food to avert cross-contamination. Keep raw and cooked edibles separate, utilize sealed containers, and refrigerate perishable goods immediately. 5. Disposal of waste. Discard waste suitably and regularly to deter pests, introducing a different set of microbes in your kitchen. Remember, neatness is the initial step towards a secure and wholesome kitchen. By adhering to these suggestions, you're not only safeguarding yourself and your family, but also acknowledging the role of microbes in our ecosystem. So let's roll up our sleeves and maintain a clean, microbe-friendly kitchen.